Hello, this is the group project for group number 4 made by Arwa, Grizelda, Jake, and Andrea. This is Jake presenting, and we are going to talk about the Pacis, also known as the Altar of Augustan Peace. This presentation will go in depth about this altar and the meaning behind it, as well as going over the artistic designs and symbolism employed. The altar of Augustan Peace, or the Pax Augusta, was designed by Vitruvius and dedicated by the Senate in 9 BCE. It is situated in the Field of Mars, or the Campus Martius, and it commemorates a period of peace and prosperity attributed to Augustus. Its primary use was as an altar for blood sacrifice. And in the bottom right corner, you can see a floor schematic showing the layout of the monument with the altar in the middle. There is not much known about the architect Vitruvius. He is thought to have been born around 70 BCE, but his book, 10 Books on Architecture, is the definitive handbook for classical architecture during the Renaissance. Of note, Vitruvius insisted in his treatise De Architectura, or On Architecture, that architects be trained in liberal arts as well as engineering and architectural design. The Pacis commemorates Augustus's crowning achievement, the establishment of peace and a golden age, thusly called the Augustan Peace. One of the most significant reliefs portrays Aeneas, Augustus's forefather and the son of Venus, making a sacrifice. Augustus's connection to Aeneas was extremely important to his political ideology, and it was during his reign that Virgil wrote his famous epic, the Aeneid. On the east side of the Arapacis is a panel depicting the female personification of either Tellus, the personification of Mother Earth, Pax, the personification of peace, Ceres, the goddess of grain, or possibly Venus, the goddess of love and fertility. Whoever is depicted, she is surrounded by animals and a bountiful earth, while also holding 2 babies on her lap. Shown here are parts of the Arapacis and Parthenon processional friezes, also known as the Panathenaic procession frieze. The Arapacis, unlike its Parthenon counterpart, depicts a specific event, perhaps the inaugural ceremony when work began on the altar in 13 BCE, and also depicts recognizable historical figures. Here are more sections of the processional frieze. This section is of the imperial family, and the inclusion of children adds character, but actually served a pragmatic purpose, as there was a decline in birth rate among the Roman nobility, and the children are included to promote marriage and the raising of children. But this frieze depicts actual members of the imperial family and Roman nobility, such as Agrippa, Livia, the so-called Tiberius, Antonia the Younger, Drusus the Younger, Antonia the Elder, and Domitius Ahenobarbus. This section of the frieze depicts Augustus himself in the top left corner. Unfortunately, it has suffered significant damage to most of his body. This is the bibliography, and it is also the end of this presentation. Thank you for watching.